Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hope everyone's having a beautiful evening. I'm having a beautiful evening. I have a hot topic that needs to be addressed, that needs to be talked about, and that needs to be focused in your mind, heart, and soul. I want you into this. But before we can do that, all right, I want to relax us, okay? I want to get us into a relaxed mode so we can talk about this topic at hand. It is very, very important. Okay. This is something that I've been looking at for a very, very long time. And I didn't have time to address this topic. As you can see, the topic is talking about the massive shooting, right, in Christian school, Madison and Wisconsin. So I did a little history about the population over there, about the population. Now, I don't want to get into population because the population plays a major part of the development of the community, all right, of the world, period, point blank, of the natives of that land, of the natives of the earth, okay? So let me play a little jazz and we're going to get right into it because I need to calm down. I want to share um my thoughts and everything with you, okay? Before I get in this topic. I don't have copyrights for this music. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, let's get into this right now. Okay, let's go. So you see the shooting that happened in Wisconsin. Okay, in Wisconsin, the city is Milwaukee. Wisconsin is the state. For those that don't know, right? I've been there before in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Fond du Lac. If anybody know Fond du Lac, get in the comment sections. Fond du Lac. Fond du Lac is considered a hood. You know, if you're anyone know, they have a cemetery right there on Fond du Lac. Let's jump right into it. These shootings that is going all around this country's shootings periods, right? But we're just talking about America. We're talking about America. These shootings, right? These shootings and bombings that's been going on for a very long time, are an act of war, are an act of terrorism, homegrown terrorism in this country. Okay? Now, the reason that these massive shootings are going on is not because you want to eliminate individuals or you want to eliminate any and everybody or particular group with this indoctrination of hate or wherever it comes from. This channel is not talking about that. Okay. This channel is talking about this homegrown terrorism of shooting, going to schools where children is at and killing them. And these individuals killing themselves. This is an act of war. This is an act of terrorism that's been going on in this country for a very, very long time that's not being fully addressed. And you know the reason why it's not being addressed. Okay? You know the reason why it's not being addressed. Because the individuals that make these man-made laws, these are for these individuals to break them, and it's for a particular people, right, to follow them. And if they break these man-made procreation law, they'll be dealt with a, a lethal punishment, death or jail for the rest of their life, or the needle. These individuals are that do these shootings are terrorism, are terrorists. I don't care who these individuals are. This is an act of terrorism where you can go in schools where they don't have, they don't have security in these schools, armed security, and nobody's armed in there, and everybody is unarmed and going there and shoot and kill individuals, babies, teachers. Now, when I used to work, right? When I used to work, a lot of these jobs, there is a program that you must complete in order to get the job, right? And one of the program is a kind of attack of terrorism. What would you do if a known active terrorism or shooter come inside the business or school? They give you programs. They give you all type of ways and actions how to react towards an active shooter. In the case of a massive shooting, because these things exist. You're talking about an active shooters, but this is an act of terrorism. Forget the active shooters. This is an act of terrorism that's going on in the schools. And these acts of terrorism should be met with what? With deadly force. These schools should have metal detectors. Come on, how many schools or how many shootings, okay, that is going to happen where we don't place these metal detectors at? Infrared beams to beam through your whole body to see if you got a shooting so we can protect the next generation. This is bullcrap. Now, I did a little research, okay? I did a little research, right? So, two was killed. They said the active shooter, the terrorist, I'm going to say no active shooter, the terrorist got murdered, right? Excuse me. I think somebody else got murdered. I think a teacher, and 6 injured, right? We have 6 individuals that's native of this land is injured with these active terrorists. If you have a mindset to shoot and kill up people, dozens of people, this is a terrorist act. You shouldn't go to trial. It shouldn't be anything. This individual, whoever has this mindset, should be hung. That's it. And his head chopped off. He should not be sitting in prison, all right, with life after taking life. His life's supposed to be taken. You see what I'm saying? Like, these individuals in these laws are man-made. These are not governed by the scriptures of the Creator, because the individuals that make these laws, procreate these worlds, do not care about the creation of the Creator. They do not care about his laws and commandment. It's righteous. Because shooting and violence breed what? It breeds money. Now, in this very place in Wisconsin, okay, in Madison, Wisconsin, you have a 114 individuals, based on what I just looked up, that's waiting for organ donors. That's waiting for organs, waiting for lungs, waiting for kidneys, waiting for a heart, waiting for anything. These are babies and children, man. You should have metal detectors. Forget the metal detectors. You should have these screens. When you walk through it, it detects automatically if you got a knife or gun. They got the technology. They got the technology. They don't want to put the technology out. They want this violence to keep going on, and this shooting and this terrorism. This is exactly what this is. We're not going to sugarcoat this. We're not going to say anything about it. This is an act of terrorism. This is an act of war upon this land that's been going on for centuries and years and years. Now, whoever got hurt and murdered, they all will get donated. I don't have all the details. I don't have all the details about the victims. Okay, I want to give a prayer to all the victims, those that passed away and those that got injured. I hope and pray they get well soon and they have a speedy recovery behind this terrorism, this terrorist. They have a terrorist mindset. It's no different than individuals going to a massive place and blowing themselves up. It's no different when you go into schools and you go into supermarkets or going to where people is gathering for fun or anything and shoot and kill people up with these assault rifles. The malls, the train system, the buses, the planes, everything should have these detections of guns and bombs, man. That this is how crazy it is. How many more stories going to come out with these shootings and these murders and these terrorists that's in this country? This is an act of war in this land towards the citizens, toward the natives of this land. This is not foreign. This is domestic right here. You're going to call on local enforcement. You're going to call on the government. You're going to call on whoever. They supposed to have been put these systems in place where individuals come in. You hand your gun to whoever's there, the gun checker, before you go inside the supermarket where massive people at. You hand your gun, and then you check it in. He give you a ticket. When you come back, get your gun. You go over there where you go at. You're supposed to go into the store, just walk in there. These people have some type of mental terrorist acts right here. It's not far-fetched. Because when you do this act, it's terrorism. You putting fear and terror in people. Fear and terror in people when you're doing these mass shooting in these schools, in the supermarket, in these malls. Now we know the gun has saved people. This gun have saved people. I don't want to hear about, oh, it's the person that pulled the trigger, the middle, this and that. It's the gun. You don't have no type of medicine, no type of program, no nothing to come up with mental deception with a terrorist act behavior. You can't fix that. These stuff is premeditated. You're not just going to wake up and just like, I'm going to go do this. No, it's premeditated. It's a terrorist act upon this land. And there's only one particular individual that's doing this. The system is, I don't even have words, man. Because we keep talking about this. We keep talking about it. We keep talking about it. We keep talking about it. You have the technology to stop these terrorists from doing this. Then, when you catch these individuals, if you don't kill them, they're not allowed in population. They are isolated, where you cannot get to these individuals. These individuals got TVs, they got laptops, they got phones, they got cigarettes, all in their cell. They're not telling you that. They living like a king. They getting home cooked meals. They probably even getting a woman coming to see them. These individuals, man. How many more of us are going to become organ donors? Because this is what's going on. Do you know how many people in the United States need an organ? They need a heart. They need these major organs to stay alive. They're killing two birds with one stone. Or I'm going to do an autopsy. No, you're taking their organs. You're taking people organs, man. I want you to wake up and look at this, man. Look at it. Look at it. Okay? Look at it. Look at it. This ain't no game, man. We run around talking about spinning blocks as my ops and this gangster persona and this real situation that's going on, man, with us, man. This jealousy and envy has to stop, man. How many more of our loved ones and our youth don't even know that they're becoming organ donators? Because you got to produce this violence to take their organs and dying young. They don't have a chance to change. They're getting snuffed out with this gangster persona life. That too. We are plagued, man, with so much problems upon us. But you and I can rise up. We can rise up. We can rise it. I did it. I did it, beloved. I did it. And you can pierce through the system. You can pierce through it. I'm telling you, you can pierce through it. Trust and believe me, you can do it. I did it, man. From the bottom all the way to the top. I've been to half of this country. I've been to half of this country, man. I've been in the majority of the states in this country, the whole East Coast, the whole Midwest, most of the majority of the Midwest. I've been to the West Coast a little bit. I hit these states, man. Why are we being plagued with this twerking and getting our bodies right and with these, with these wigs and with these nails and with this gangster persona, this real, this and that? I'm outside. You're supposed to be outside patrolling your neighborhood, putting the money together to buy properties, private. This is what you're supposed to do, building generational wealth. Protecting our youth, man, from their own self, which they have no knowledge of. It doesn't work. This life does not work. This gangster persona stuff does not work. This system is garbage. I'm happy to be reporting this, man, to have an opportunity to report this. I've been wanting to report this so many years, but I've been working, staying focused, grinding. I got my own demons. And I wanted to share with you what I experienced, the years and years of pawn, of fighting. These jobs the jobs that I had 152 jobs, trying to make 153, but 152 jobs. They kept bringing me down, starting me down. You're supposed to start me as a leader, as a supervisor, as a manager, because I had the experience. I got over 10-year experience to deal with this. Customer service, advertisement, project, sales and marketing. I have experience in that, man. I almost became a real estate agent this close. I didn't do it. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get off the topic. This channel is going to help you, not just only because I'm giving topics about what's going on in our everyday life of this violence, but I'm also going to give tools on how to pierce through systems that is built not for you. One of the major ways how you pierce through it, you have to believe in the unseen creator. You have to believe in the creator. You have to believe in him. You have to get back to that. The spiritual world, the spiritual existence. You have to get back to that. That's why they snatched it from you and replaced it with this garbage. Then and only then that you can become something. And then after that, you won't get tired of that, because then you will learn how to transform your spirit and travel out of space with his permission, beloved. There's work need to be done. On this channel, you're going to learn about the realness, man. I'm going to give it to you. And it's not about for no views or no capping or nothing. This is straight facts, what I've been through and what I've seen with my own eyes and my heart and my sixth sense, brother. This ain't no playing games and jacket, man. This ain't playing around. This is serious, man. There's some serious mess going on, man. Now the 22nd, the full moon is about to go down from the 22nd to the 24th. It's going to be the change of the moon, the change of the year. This time that the people have, this time is bull crap. This is fake time. The only way you can deal with time is through nature, is through the animals. It's the existence looking and, and calculating the times. Through the spiritual existence right there in the universe, outer space, dealing with the stars, astronomy. You know how they say it takes years and years to get there? We can get there in seconds if you learn and listen. We so intertwined in this world. We so intertwined with the music. We so intertwined with this. These individuals are puppets. This is why they get money. To talk about the shootings and killings, to get inside your head so you can react on this. So you dealing with a low frequency of your spirituality. Rise up. Rise up. You can do it, man. You can do it. And then they legalize this weed. That marijuana is not marijuana, it's synthetic. They put all chemicals in there, fentanyl and all that other stuff, man. It's been reports that they doing this. I don't drink or smoke. Now, I used to, but I mastered that because it had me down. It had me down. I'm talking about drinking and smoke. I'm talking about cigarettes. Not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about cigarettes, man. We got to do something about this. We have to do something about this. Listen, man. We've been hit with biological chemical warfare, man. We've been hit with all type of bombs, all type of traps, mentally, physically, spiritually. The ability is in you and I. The ability is in you and I. Now, this behavior that happened in Wisconsin, in Madison, Wisconsin, in this school, this is a terrorist act, man. And the guy that did it and the individual that put him up to do it are terrorists. They should be eliminated. Just like you got other people that come over here and try to do all this other stuff, and you eliminate them and you put them in prison. This network that they got going on should be eliminated. But they're not going to do that because they want this violence to keep going on and this behavior to keep going on and thriving. It is fear. It is fear. It's a mindset, man. It's a mindset. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, he says, "Oh, you who believe, Iblis, Satan is your enemy. Treat him as such." He is your enemy. This is an unseen force, is a being that been here for years and years and years and years, man. He is a jinn. He is created from smokeless fire. You're not going to understand if you do not believe in the God. You do not believe in the unseen world. You're not going to get it. I'm going to tell you one straight fact that it exists. Okay? Now you go look at all my videos. I'm not going to keep talking about this. When you spirit travel out of this planet, out of this earth, out of the orbit, you spirit travel and you interact because you travel as the speed of light, faster than the speed of light. So you're gathering information to these places that you are experiencing. It's so fast. Some of the parts are slowed down so you can get it. And then when you come back, when it's time for you to come back, beloved, the information that you gathered with dealing with different planes, of dealing with different beings, and dealing with different things that you've never seen in your life that's not upon this earth, it uploads the information into your brain. That is a straight fact. It ain't part of no dream. This is actual fact that we do every day, and we have to get in tune. This is the only way you can make it happen. Because this world is finished, is done. This gangster persona and whatever this world is gone. There's no care, there's no love, there's nothing no more. So dealing with me is rare. It's rare. It's rare that I'm telling you in your face, and and I'm telling your soul, it is rare. I'm giving you straight facts. I'm giving you experience. I'm giving you spirituality. I read the Arabic. If I want to, I can get into Hebrew and read it. Because that's how deep my soul is. Now, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen overnight, but it gotta start now. It's 2025. This is going to be an amazing year. 2025 is going to be an amazing year, beloved. Take advantage of it. Use all the tools that is here in the universe, that is subjected to us, that's under our command. This is why these individuals are doing this, because they know the secrets of life, of existence. Because man was given the tool to govern the whole universe, to make sure that the moon is okay, to make sure that the earth is okay, to make sure that it's balanced there. The creator does not get into our affairs because he asks everything in creation. Are you going to take on the right to take care of this universe? Everybody decline. Every living thing decline except the human being. Remember, the human being is the last thing in creation. Everything was here before us. We are the last in creation. When you spirit travel, it's years upon years, beloved. It's years upon years. Out of body experience. Out of body experience. You have to believe. You have to believe in the ghaib. You have to believe in the unseen. It's very important, man. This is the only way we can stop this. So these are just jewels okay, that I'm dropping on you, man. The shooting in the Wisconsin, that's not a new thing. And the picture that I put up on my thumbnail, I apologize to all the loved ones of that family. That was um the family and the community that was in the Buffalo shooting in the supermarket. I'm so sorry. I don't mean any harm. I'm just using this as an education tool so we can get ahead and figure out how to stop this gangster persona stuff, man, and getting back to the base of spirituality. I pray to all the loved ones that lost their loved ones during that time. I don't mean for to take the picture so it can keep reminding you of that painful day. I apologize for that. The individuals know what they doing, man. They know what they doing. They keeping this thing going on because you got the technology to put inside the schools. You got the you listen. You got the metal detectives in the high schools in New York City and certain other places. So where there was less crime or less problems in these certain neighborhoods, you're not going to put the metal detectors in it. Don't forget the metal. They outdated. The metal detectors is outdated, man. Put the X-ray vision there that you can see through the body. That it don't have to deal with the cancer. It's only strictly for metal. You have it there. You building these robots. You building these cars. All this other nonsense. The spirit is what make the world go round. The spirituality is what make the world go round. Of those that's reaching out and giving people the information and telling them what it is. Listen to my words. My words go far and deep, wide and near. It goes all the way to the universe, to the heavens, back, because this is true and facts, beloved. I don't have time to be talking about these frivolous topics that's going on. This is real life situations that's going on. That's upon our hands, upon our mind, upon our soul. It's 2025, beloved. Let's do it, man. Let's start taking back the economics, the money flow. This year, let's start practicing Kwanzaa, unity, collective work, responsibilities, self-determination, creativity, faith, cooperative economics. Let's start talking about that. Get the dashiki, man. Because trust you me, the ancestors is still impact in this soil, is still packed in this earth. This is facts, beloved. This is facts. I'm only telling you facts, man. Get in tune with your spirituality. Get in tune with the spirituality. And I'm telling you, you will not turn back. Be truthful with the heart. You have to be truthful. I'm not tired of this. Talk about these topics. I'm not tired of it, but it's a bringing awareness to us, you and I, that this is going on all around the world. It's a mindset. It's all around the world. It's not just Wisconsin, it's all around the world. This mindset is trying to take over. And it's you cannot see it's Iblis. Let me tell you something, man. I went through a lot, right? 5-6 years ago. I couldn't figure it out. I stopped drinking. I stopped doing these certain things. I stopped smoking. And I like, yo, what's going on? I still couldn't get past the hump, the physical hump. I got my spirituality on lockdown. Like, what's going on? I had to leave. I had to leave and come back. The mindset traveled me. It traveled with me there. It exists everywhere. It traveled with me. And I saw it there. I saw it there. Just because these neighborhoods is nice and when you think this, that, and the third, the mindset is still there. That thought is still there. That unseen force is still there. Ya ayyuhalladina amanu taqwallaha. That means, oh, you believe, fear the Lord. Then he said, Alif Lam Mim, Dalikal Kitabu la Rayba Fi Hudan lil Muttaqin, Alladina Yukminuna bil Ghaibi wa Yukimuna Salata wa Mimma Razaqnahum Yufikun. These are the secret letters of the book inside the scripture. Nobody knows the understanding and meaning behind this. He said, in this book, sure without doubt, he swore, and the Arabic is different. He swore upon himself that it is guidance, sure without doubt. Okay? There's no doubt. It comes from him. To those who believe in the unseen, who are steadfast in prayer and spin out for what we have provided for them. You have to spin out in order to stay focused. But you have to focus on the spirituality first. This is the main focus, the spirituality first. Then you start to collect economically. We know in history what happened. We know. This is why you have to understand and learn how the spirit travel. This is why it's very important to gain knowledge and understanding over there. Become conscious. And I'm not talking about no group or I'm not talking about none of that. It's inside you, beloved. Stop dealing with this low frequency bullcrap life. It's trash. It is taking our youth over and over again and being organ donators that we don't have no knowledge of what we're doing. I'm sitting up here frustrated and mad, man. I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for anything. It's about bringing awareness. Yo, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Your guys ever read the book of the dead, the Egyptian book? I was reading it. I was reading the hieroglyphics. Spiritually, mentally, I was reading it. The hieroglyphic, and then I understood it. And I never read the hieroglyphics before, but I understood it. Just how deep it is when you understand the spirituality, which is the foundation of existence. It's very important, beloved. When I talk, my voice, it goes far and wide, all through the whole entire country, to all the existence, all the way up to him. You think I'm playing? I'm not playing with this, man. It's not a joke. Stop playing about your physical life. Start getting in tune with the spirituality. And you'll start to see things. You'll be like, yo, I didn't know that exists. He'll start to open up doors for you. So you'll start to interpret things. But you got to put your heart into it, brother. We could do it together. Watch my videos. Watch them. This comes from the heart and soul, my eyes, my mind. I'm not playing, man. I'm not playing. Not on my channel. I'm not playing. I have the support of the spiritual exist in the world that you cannot see with your eyes, but I can see it. I have the support. I have the support. I'm just telling you that I have the tools for you to pierce through it. The Creator says, he said in the Quran, he said in the Holy Quran, he said it. He said, "Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq." He said, seek refuge from the Lord of the dawn. He said, say, seek refuge. It's not just only say seek refuge. He says it would intensify. Seek refuge from me, from the daybreak of dawn, as night fall, as people whisper and do evil acts that plague our community. And then we got our brothers and sisters out there doing that. They are warlocks and witches. They don't even realize this, man. Look at the 60s and 70s, man. Look at the 60s and 70s. We are in a terrible, terrible, terrible position as a people, as a nation of this native land. Don't believe that we was slaves here. We came here. It's bull crap. We was already here. It's a difference. It's a difference between the brothers in Africa and the brothers right here in this native land. We do not walk the same. We do not talk the same. It's a different vibe. Our culture from there, but it's a different vibe. We traveled this beautiful earth and learned chemistry, astronomy, zoology, radiology, everything. Because we used to spirit travel beyond the zones of the heavens. This is deep, man. This is deep, man. And this is the longest that I have talked. I'm almost going an hour talking about facts, about the inner self. Look in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you see, look through these eyes. This is the spirit. This is the spirit. This is deep, brother and sister. This is very deep, beloved. This is no joke and this is no game, man. I want you to pay attention. Please pay attention. This year, I urge everybody, let's do Kwanzaa. Let's do Kwanzaa. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's get the fruits. Let's get fish. Let's get some candles. If you don't have the instruments, let's do some jazz music. Jazz. Jazz is a form of healing the soul. I'm gonna play it right now. I'm gonna play some of the jazz music right now. Watch the difference. Watch the difference. Okay? Watch the difference. Hold on. You feel it? I don't have copyright to this music. I don't own the copyright to this music. You see how it calms the soul? It calms the soul down, beloved. It calms it down. It brings it back. It entwines. It's okay to listen to instruments. It's okay, but not the words. You get him talking. Listen. So it's very important, beloved. It's very, very important that we get into ourselves, man. This shooting that happened in Wisconsin, okay, in Cristian, Madison, that is an act of terrorism. And that person that did it is a terrorist. They need to find where he come from, they cells, and lock everybody up. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. So I would like to thank everybody for tuning in on my channel, for liking and sharing. Please like and share and subscribe. This is a deep channel, and let's get into it. Please, let's practice this Kwanzaa, man, this year. Let's bring it in, man. Let's do it right, man. Let's do it right. Okay? You guys have a great, great, and blessed and beautiful night with friends and family. Like again, I said, I'd like to apologize for using that picture for the friends and family of the loved ones that happened in Buffalo, the supermarket. May they rest in peace, and may justice be prevail in the land. And the same thing, the victims of Wisconsin, the Christian schools, the individuals that passed away, may they rest in peace and justice be served for this wrongfully shooting, this massive shooting, that we are tired of it, of natives and citizens of this land. We ask that these machines be put up in all the schools. It doesn't matter if it's crime or it's not crime. Let's start detecting these individuals and eliminate these individuals and approach these individuals as such as a threat. Later, y'all. Later.